Now we start our session of remarks by enterprise leaders. First of all, I will therefore request Mr. Sunilkant Munjal, Joint Managing Director, Hero Protocol.
Badal Saab, Sukhbir ji, Mittal Saab, Senior Ministers of Punjab Government, my friends on the dais, Senior Functionaries of Punjab, friends from industry in Punjab, across India and from overseas, and friends from the media. Today is a special day in many different ways. On the one hand, a somber note on the passing away of a giant leader, Mr. Nelson Mandela. On a happier note, Badal Saab's birthday. And for us in our family, also a special day because for a long time we have been celebrating the 9th of December as the Founders' Day for Hero Cycles. Because my uncle, my late uncle Dayanandji's 100th birthday today. So it is for us truly a special day. And of course, with what we are seeing here today, Sukhbir, many congratulations. They say, fortune favors the brave. And truly, you are being brave. I will let you all into a little secret. He said, Sunil has worked with me and helped me. First time when he called me to say, will you help me in designing some policy for industry and for economy? I said, I'm sorry, I won't. He said, why would you not? If people like you, people from Punjab don't help, how will Punjab move forward? I said, frankly, the impression clearly is the focus is a lot on agriculture, which is good, but frankly, very little on industry. His response was, why don't you come and have a conversation, and then you decide. I said, that's very fair. And we did that. So I put some conditionalities. I said, I'm happy to come in, but I would like that you actually implement suggestions and ideas that you get. When I went to meet with him, I spoke for 20 minutes and he spoke for an hour and a half. He's saying, we want to do this, we want to do this, we want to do this, we are thinking about this. I said, why do you actually need any help? You already have all of these ideas. Let's go out and implement them. True to his word, so my compliments to the state government, the industries department and the chief minister for putting this responsibility squarely on the deputy chief minister. He has truly taken and run with this responsibility. So in the meetings that we have been having to look at what makes for a good industry, a good state, a good economy, and therefore the need for a good industrial policy. We spoke to over 100 members of industry across the state, big, small, mid-sized, different industry segments, and also different geographical parts of Punjab. We also went to and spoke to industry outside of Punjab. We used help from BCG, one of the world's leading consulting firm. And when we made a set of recommendations, I actually called Mr. Badal to ask him whether he's read this. He's saying, I've not had time yet. I said, then let's have the next meeting after you've read this. When we went for the next meeting, he's saying, by the way, we've already designed a new policy, and all of the suggestions that were there in the recommendations are part of the policy. And during these meetings, we had also been talking about this interesting concept that many states have of a single window for clearance of all permissions. And the normal refrain from industry is, frankly, this single window is a painful thing, because behind this window there are 30 or 40 or 50 other windows. So there is really no single window. So he did what he just showed you, which actually blew us all away. So this is truly progressive. I have to say, we all of us look at many different states and how businesses run across the world. This is truly brave, very cutting edge, and certainly what a state like Punjab needs. It is true that the relationship with Pakistan seems to be moving in the direction where it looks like at some point in time it will get fully repaired. Certainly it has begun to get partially repaired. Price of land between Wagah border and Lahore has increased 10 times since the active dialogue started a few years ago. So it's clearly an indication that they are hoping this border would open up. And if it does, the biggest beneficiary, of course, would be Punjab. So my compliments to the Punjab government for actively playing a role of building this bridge between the two nations, which have spent too much time, energy, and resources on maintaining a bad relationship. And current generation, frankly, does not even realize what this fight is all about. So to invest in Punjab today is certainly a unique experience. One of the suggestions we had made to the government was that while it's important to attract new investment, there are 2 or 3 things that we should also do. One is try and ensure that the current industry is a beneficiary of the changes taking place in the state, because they are your biggest ambassadors. Also, if we can focus on social infrastructure, allow people a quality of life which would be as good as any other place. So make private sector your partner, whether you're building industrial parks, or you're bringing townships, or you're creating social infrastructure. Build for people a low cost and no cost entertainment as well, not just industry. So I'm glad to hear all of the things that are actually going on. And also, while we normally look at the traditional relationships to the West to come in and take part in our economic growth, the East is also a fertile ground. So relationship with Korea, Taiwan, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, and Hong Kong are a welcome new addition to India. And my compliment to the Punjab government for inviting Taiwan as a partner for this conference. I believe there are 20 plus industry leaders from Taiwan here. And I'm pretty sure that this look east as the policy which was made some time back by India will be pushed forward by Punjab. You could actually build a complete township based on investments from the east, and you could even call it the sunrise city for yourselves. You're building new cities, so you could look at that. And from our side, I would say this is truly a rewarding experience, having worked in this advisory capacity, to see things getting implemented, and big focus on governance reform is truly welcome. From our side, we have recently commissioned a new factory in Ludhiana, and we would be more than happy to bring in an additional activity in the form of an educational institution, which is what you had mentioned to me. As you know, 4 of us are already involved here at the ISB. 2 of us are here, Rakesh, Sunil, and myself. We are here together. There are 2 others who are not, but we will be happy to look at additional university or higher education in the new place, also for expanding our healthcare footprint, if that is the opportunity that Punjab offers today. I think this is truly unique. My good luck to the leadership and the government of Punjab, and good luck to all of the people in Punjab and from outside. Thank you very much.